Welcome to KBZ YouTube channel for the Central Catholic Lady Eagle Volleyball. This afternoon, the Lady Eagles take on the St Edmund Lady Blue Jays of Eunice in the Division 5 State Regional Round. This afternoon's game is being brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chevrolet, A.J. Dolman Chrysler, Taco Bell, the Test Action Clinic in Morgan City, Clutch Jewelers, the Lighthouse Festival in Berwick, and the Franklin Foundation Hospital. Good afternoon, everyone. This is KBZ Sports Director Seth Thomas from Central Catholic High School, where today is the Central Catholic Lady Eagles looking to move on to the Cajun Dome in the state quarterfinals against St. Ed. First of two games today, we have this game for you, and then tonight we'll have the Central Catholic Eagles football team as they'll take on Highland Baptist in the season finale, regular season finale for both teams. But first, we start here in Central Catholic Gym. The football team across the way, everybody is in here. Eagles come in ranked number 3 in Division 5. They have an overall record of 19-12, 5-0 in district. They have played a lot of people above them in competition to get them ready for the playoffs. Meanwhile, St. Edmund, they are the number 14 seed. They come in with a record of 18-8. They were 5-1 in their district. Now, Central Catholic, convincing 3-0 win in the opening round of the playoffs. They beat ML King Charter 25-5, 25-1, 25-8. Meanwhile, St. Ed, number 14, knocked off number 19, Family Christian, 25-11, 25-5, and 25-19. As we mentioned, the winner will move on to the Cajun Dome next Thursday and the state quarterfinals. We talked about Central Catholic being there a lot of times. Well, if you look at the history of the Central Catholic program going back to 2003, they were the 2003 state champions. Since then, 2019 state finalists. 8 times they've been to the state semifinals, 4 times to the quarterfinals. So out of the last 19 years, the Lady Eagles has advanced 14 times to the regional round. They're one of the top programs in Division 5. If you take Country Day or Ascension Episcopal out the mix, the Lady Eagles would have probably about 7 or 8 state titles. However, it just so happens one of the best teams in any classification, Country Day, is in their division, and they are ranked number 1 again. These two teams have played one common opponent, and that was Beauchene. The Eagles beat Beauchene 3 straight. Meanwhile, St. Ed's lost to Beauchene twice. Both of those times was in straight sets. Now, St. Ed comes in. They lost their best player last night. Her name is Ellie Manuel. She tore her ACL doing a stunt as a cheerleader at the football pep rally last night, so she will not be in action. She is dressed with a big knee brace. She'll have surgery, but she is not available, so a big blow for St. Ed's. Meanwhile, both teams will line up. They will have a prayer, and we'll have it for you, so we'll listen in. So there was the opening prayer. We're about set to get this one underway. The Lady Eagles today have their white tops with the red numbers with the navy blue shorts. And they have Eagles across the front. Meanwhile, royal blue tops, royal blue shorts, white numbers, and St. Edmund across for the Blue Jays. They're from Eunice, Louisiana. If you look at their history, they've lost twice in the first round the last 2 years. This is the furthest they've advanced as a volleyball program. So they're looking to take their first shot to the quarterfinals. Eagles, of course, looking to get there another time. Well, this is the way the Eagles start. Ava Claire Calais. Also Emily Lepre, Madison Simmons, Madison Landry. Then you have Bree Johnson and Addison Grizaffi. That is the way the Lady Eagles going to start. Meanwhile, for the Blue Jays, it'll be Jillian DeVilliers. Number 11 is Laura Warner. Number 10, that is Caroline Laverne. 16, that is Anna Chapman. And serving first will be number 13, Ava Smith. So St. Ed's will serve first. Glad you be joining us. Regional round of the playoffs. The winner goes to the Cajun Dome. Waiting for the official signal. And here we go. Smith will serve it. Deep serve. Pass up to the front. Kale with the set in the middle. Outside hit. And down. First hit of the game. That was Madison Landry right down the middle. And the first point goes to the Lady Eagles. Immediate sub, number 25. Hannah Domingue goes out. Coming in on the front line, that looks like Natalie Sloan. Excuse me. First serve. St. Ed will get it to the front. They'll have to play it over. Lepre up to the front. Kale sets outside again. Landry. This time saved by St. Ed. Back set. Back line hit is too long. St. Ed's hit the back set again. Manuel's the best player at the net. She's out, so they're going to have to find some ways to get points. Kale to serve. That ball's passed up too close to the net. Couldn't get it over. 3-0 start for the Lady Eagles. Their head coach, Sonny Blanchard. Meanwhile, her assistant is Heather Irwin. Kale again to serve. Here's the pass. They'll just have to put it over. Free ball for the Eagles. Pass from Lepre. Set by Kale. Bree Johnson on the run. And she puts it down. Bree Johnson. That little running to the right, and she hammered it home. St. Ed couldn't get it off the ground, and it's 4-0 Eagles here. Best of three. Got to win 3 sets to win the match. First hit up at the net. They go up and blocked by Johnson and Sloan. Johnson and Sloan at the net. Block it, and it's 5-0. Kale on a roll. I think she served out a perfect game in the first round of the playoffs. She's an excellent server. Here's the serve. Pass up to the front. The set on the outside. Here's the hit blocked again. Johnson and Sloan at the net. And we got a quick timeout from St. Ed's as Central Catholic off to a 6-0 start here. Clutch Jewelers in Morgan City is going out of business. Customers can save up to 70% on everything in the store. And it's the 8th annual Lighthouse Festival. This starting tonight through Sunday in Berwick on the riverfront. Live music, arts and crafts, foods, ride, a car show, games, and a whole lot more. $25 ride bracelets available all day. And attention residents of Stevensville, it's a free food distribution from Smile Community Action Agency and Second Harvest Food Bank. Wednesday, November 9th at 3257 Highway 70. Must bring picture ID to prove St. Martin Parish residency. It's first come, first serve, beginning at 11. 6-0 start for the Lady Eagles. And it's the serving of Ava Kale. As she has rolled off 5 straight points. Here's the serve, the pass. A little short, they'll just have to hit it over. Chance for the Eagles. Kale, middle set, Johnson. And she gets it down. The block by St. Ed was into the net. And it's 7-0. Right now, the experience of the Eagles, been there before. St. Ed's trying to climb that mountain. Here's a good serve, and that's going to be an ace. Kale. Now 8-0 Central Catholic, and not much you can do if you're on the St. Ed side. They tried a timeout, didn't help. Here's the serve. Pass to the front, set in the middle. And she hits it over. Eagles save it. Johnson back over. Chance for St. Ed here. Hit in the middle. Johnson, great job to dig it out. Blocked by Sloan. Johnson and Sloan, big at the net. Bree did a great job. That ball had just trickled over. She somehow got down and popped it up. St. Ed tried to hit it back over, and Sloan blocked it down. 9-0 Eagles. Kale serve. Hit to the front. Middle set. Blocked by Johnson. They hit it back over, and this one finds the ground. That time, they didn't go for the block. Sloan and Johnson was up there. They hit it right over, and it fell. So the first point of the match for St. Ed's, 9-1. Here's the service from Anna Chapman. Lepre up to Kale. Short set to Johnson. Straight down. You get to Bree right there. She loves that little short set right above the net. And she hit it right down on the court. 10-1. Madison Landry serves. Hit over. Lepre saves it. Kale sets it on the outside to Sloan. Off the block and out of bounds. 11-1. First 4 sets will go up to 25. You got to win by 2. If there's a 5th set, it would just be the 15 win by 2. Landry serve. Short set. They'll hit it from the back line. Lepre will dig it out. Outside swing and down. Madison Simmons from the left side gets it to go, and it's 12-1. Landry will serve it again. This one barely gets over. They dive to save it. Back set, and they say a lift or a double hit by the setter. And now 13-1. Here's Landry. To the front line, outside set. She pops it over the block, saved by Kale. Lepre now, out to Sloan. Tried to block it, saved by St. Ed. They get it over. Kale in the middle. Johnson to the back line and down. Off the arm of the defender, out of bounds, and now 14-1. Dominating performance so far by the Eagles. Here's a serve by Landry. Saved, inbounds. They'll just play it over. Lepre, Kale, Simmons, good. They just can't dig it out. It's going off their hand every time. Simmons rocks it from the outside. We got another timeout. St. Ed's wants to talk about it. 15-1, Lady Eagles. Nacho fries are back at Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista. And you eat them with nacho cheese sauce. DoorDash is available. And tired of being told no? We say yes at A.J. Dolman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Well, so far, the Lady Eagles in control. As we told you, a look at the bracket. Country Day, the number 1 seed, has already advanced. They've had no problem. First round, they beat East Iberville 3-0, then knocked off number 16 Holman Christian 3-0, and they will advance. They'll take on the winner of today's Louise McGee Central Private game. Next part of the bracket, Ascension Episcopal. The Episcopal School of Acadiana takes on Crescent City. Ascension Episcopal already has advanced, the number 4 seed. Here, the winner of this match will take on the winner of number 6, Ascension Catholic, and number 11, Academy of Sacred Heart. Here's the serve by Landry. St. Ed just having a tough time handling it. They do get it over. Sloan, Kale, Simmons again. This time they get the save. They dig it out. Now the short set, and she double hit it again. Always a lift. They're having a tough time passing it to the front row, and the setter just couldn't get under that one. 16-1. Landry. Big serve. That's all the way in the back row. They have to get it up. Now they'll just have to get it over. They do. Lepre passes up to Kale. Outside to Johnson. They save it in. Another chance. This time, a little miscommunication. Johnson and Kale were there, but it falls, and it's 16-2. And to serve to be Julia Zombreaker. Zombreaker serve into the net. 17-2. And now substitution for the Eagles. Addison Grzafi comes back in. Emily Leepery goes out, and Bree Johnson will go to serve. Also coming in, Jolie Boudreau and Simmons will go out. So here's Johnson to serve it. And she doesn't get it over the net. Service error by Bree Johnson. And now she'll go out, and Leepery will come back in. It's 17-3. Here's DeVilliers. Pass up front. Kale over to Sloan. Dug out by St. Ed's. They'll have a chance. DeVilliers off the hands. Can they save it? Kale gets it over. What an effort by Kale. And now they say 2 hits by the setter. That was a great job by Kale. She was running way past the out-of-bounds line and just hit it over her head on the 3rd hit. Got it back over. Great save. And here comes Hannah Domingue checking back in for Sloan, and she'll be behind the service line. She'll serve it. Good serve. St. Ed into the net on the 3rd hit. They just cannot get to any rhythm. You can tell they are really hurting with Manuel not available to play today. Their best player. 18-13. Domingue to serve. Pass up front. Set. Short set. They try to get over. They just push it over the block. Kale outside. Jolie Boudreau in. Boudreau from the right side. Hammers it home right in front of the back line. And it's 20-3. Domingue will serve it. Here's a set in the middle. Again, they just try to get it over the block. That's set by the net. And Jolie Boudreau just dinks it over. It falls, and it's 21-3. Great job by Boudreau. 2 straight points from coming in. And Domingue doing a good job behind the service line. Here's the serve. The pass to the front. Outside. Here come the hit, and they hammer it. Good dig by Landry. Eagles keep it alive. Boudreau play it over. St. Ed's with a chance. All they can do is put it over. Back line, Landry, Kale. Boudreau again coming off the block, but it's saved by St. Ed. And then they hit into the net. Eagles keep putting the pressure on. Boudreau doing a great job on that left side, and St. Ed's just having a trouble getting it over. 22-3. Domingue trying to serve it out. Here's the pass to the front. The set way outside. They won't have a chance, and they go into the net. The pass is too far from the net. They have to go back and try to get it. Then the set is too far back, and they don't have a chance. So all Central Catholic right now, 23-3, 2 points away from set number 1. Domingue, another good serve. This one goes up at the net. Kale tried to set it to Grzafi. Looked like Kale was going to go up to hit it. I think Grzafi thought the same thing. That ball was right up at the net, and instead she set it, and Grzafi wasn't ready for it. Point St. Ed's, 23-4. Warner to serve. Leepery, good save. Here's the pass to Boudreau, and again off the block and out. Boudreau. Big. So she's come in. And now Simmons will come in for Boudreau, and she gets a hand. And now Simmons will serve. Set point for the Eagles. Here's the serve. Pass up front. Back set. They'll have to hit it from the back line. Chance for the Eagles to put it away. Kale. Back row. Simmons dug out. Setter. They'll just get it over. Leepery saves it. Grzafi. Addison Grzafi at the net, and that'll do it for game 1. The Lady Eagles win it 25-4 in convincing fashion. And now we'll get you set for set number 2. If you qualify for both Medicare and Medicaid, you may be eligible to enroll in a United Healthcare dual complete plan. These plans offer access to extra benefits to help with more expenses like $3,500 credit towards dental care. A monthly $230 credit for utilities, healthy food, and covered over-the-counter products. And much more. Speak to a licensed sales agent today. They'll help you find a plan with more benefits, a Medicare Advantage plan from United Healthcare. Just call 985-688-2387. That's 395-688-2387. That number again, 985-688-2387. And did you know that Tesh Action Clinic offers telemed services? You can visit with any of our internal medicine doctors or our mental health providers, right from the comfort of your own home. Just call 337-828-2550 and tell the person answering the phone that you are interested in registering for Tesh Action Clinic's telemed program. Well, a convincing win by the Lady Eagles in set number 1, 25-4. It's best 3 out of 5, so 2 more set wins, and the Lady Eagles have. We started talking about the bracket. As we mentioned, the winner of this game will take on the winner of number 6, Ascension Catholic 11, Academy of Sacred Heart of Grand Coteau. That game being played today in Donaldsonville. Riverside has advanced, number 7. They beat St. Martin's Episcopal 3-2. And they'll take on number 2, Westminster. Westminster defeated Covenant Christian from Central Catholic Division or District 3-0. So 4 of the 8 quarterfinalists are set. Number 1, number 4, number 2, and number 7 have already advanced. Locally, Central Catholic, the only team left in the playoffs. Hanson, well, they were in Division 5 playoffs. In their first year of volleyball, they played really, really well, but they lost to Houma Christian in the first round, 3-1. Centerville lost 3-0 to Central Private. Also, Morgan City fell to Catholic High of New Iberia. Berwick was bounced out. Patterson, the only school besides Central Catholic to win in round 1, but they got beat yesterday by Notre Dame of Crowley. So the Lady Eagles will serve it this time. And again, they'll have Sloan, Johnson, Landry, Lepre, Simmons, and Kale. Got to reset the score. Now they have it. And now we are set to go. Kale, who served 7 points in that first game, starts it off. Pass up front. Again, set just barely gets over, and Sloan mishits it. That ball was hanging at the net. The pass was right there at the net, and Sloan mishit it. So for the first time today, St. Ed's has the lead at 1-0. Here's a serve by Smith. Lepre up to Kale. Kale outside. Blocked but out of bounds. Landry hit it. Chapman went up to block it, but she blocked it out of bounds. 1-1, and here is Madison Landry to serve. Here's the pass. Set outside. They just get it over. Simmons in the middle to Johnson. Saved by St. Ed's. Good defense. Now Lepre up to Kale. Back set to Johnson. Saved again by St. Ed. They're getting a little more comfortable this game. Kale outside this time. Simmons winds up off the block and down. But Eagles had 3 cracks at it finally. Off the block and out of bounds. 2-1. Here's Landry. That serve hit back over the net. Kale right in the middle. Bree Johnson off the defender and out. Point Central Catholic. They just cannot dig it out when Bree gets it right there. That back line just can't save it. And now 3-1 Eagles. Landry puts it in the right spot. St. Ed will just have to get it over. And it's out. Again, the passing not as sharp and no really big hitters at the net. And it's 4-1. Eagles dominated game 1, 25-4. St. Ed's will hit it over. Good save by Landry. Kale. Sloan. Dug out. Chance for St. Ed this time, but into the net is DeVilliers. She hits it into the net. And now 5-1.
Come on, push, let's go.
Same thing the Eagles did in game one. Just got on a roll on that service, and they're happening again. And there's an ace. Landry just hits it softly over the front line, and it hits. And it's 6-1.
Come on, Maddie. Come on, Maddie.
Landry puts something on that one. Well, a little change up. She's just been hitting them barely over. This time she winds up and hits it hard. This one goes over, and they can't handle it, and it's 7-1. Another soft serve this time. Change of pace. Landry saves it. Goes into the net, and the Eagles can't dig it out, so 7-2.
Come on, get a pass.
Good serve, Johnson up to Kale. Back set, but they say this time it's a lift on Kale, 7-3. And I don't know if you can, I guess with the convincing win Central Cali had that game on, maybe relaxing a little bit. Coach Blanchard, I know, wants them to play hard and finish this thing. Landry, Kale, outside, Simmons. Saved by St. Ed's. Got to get it over on the third hit, and does. Here's the pass to Kale. Again, the sets are just not quite as crisp for Central Cali this game. And St. Ed had two people in the same spot. They both swing. Neither one come up with it. Side out, 8-3. And now Grizafi will come back in. Lee Free will go out. And here is Bree Johnson. She came up short in her last serve, and she got this one over, hit the tape and went over. Now St. Ed with a chance, but dug out by Kale. Pass up front. Simmons pushes it over, saved. They try to dink it over, but the Eagles do a good job of recognizing it. And there's Simmons putting it down. Great set by Kale, right in the right spot. Well, that left side, the Eagles have been dominated. Of course, most of them are right-handed hitters, so that left side where they can really get up there and do some damage, and they have. 9-3. Johnson serving. They get it over, and nobody was there. They just pit it over, and the Eagles kind of looked at each other and didn't get it, and here comes Leepery in. Johnson goes out, and it's 9-4. Here's St. Ed's serve. Landry, Leepery, Simmons, saved. St. Ed will get it back over. Leepery, Kale, boom, Grizafi, down. Grizafi on that roll to the right. Her and Bree Johnson love to come off that middle, roll back around the setter, Kale, and put it down. Grizafi going to be a good one. Domingue in the serve. And they get it over. Leepery, Kale, Simmons, blocked by St. Ed. Back row, Landry, saved by St. Ed. And the Eagles with some defense. Landry will play it over. Outside set, blocked. Kale in the middle. Grizafi in the groove now. She got it right where she wanted it. They wasn't going to block that one, and it's 11-4. Domingue to serve it. St. Ed will have to play it over. Leepery, Kale, Grizafi. The set was bad, but she got it over. They roll it over again. Outside, Simmons winds up and off the block and out. Simmons and Grizafi. Here's a timeout, St. Ed, as they want to talk about it. And we'll take this time to remind you, Clutch Jewelers in Morgan City is going out of business. Customers can save up to 70% off everything in the store. Also, it's the 8th annual Lighthouse Festival starting tonight through Sunday in Berwick on the riverfront. Live music, arts and crafts, food, rides, a car show, games, and a whole lot more. $25 ride bracelets available all day. 12-4. St. Ed's just trying to find some sort of answer here. She has struggled. So Hannah Domain still serving for the Lady Eagles.
Come on.
Here's the serve. Pass up to the front, set to the outside. And it goes to the net. De Villiers just couldn't get up high enough. And it goes to the net, 13-4. Domain again to serve. This one off the hands, and they say 2 hits. They just trying to get the serve somehow, and it was a 2-hit, and it's 14-4. So the Eagles push the lead to 10. St. Ed's with an opportunity. They'll just have to play it over. Lepre up to Kale outside. Simmons winds up again off the block and out. She has just been dynamite from that left side. Simmons, Razafi, Landry, Johnson, and Sloan up at that net. They have gotten it done so far for the Eagles. 15-4. And that's out. It's 15-5. De Villiers will serve it. Domain up to Kale. And that was Landry trying to go from the back row, but she hit it to the net. It's 16-6. Landry, Kale, Simmons winds up, saved by St. Ed's. Grazafi rolls it over, saved again by St. Ed. This time, the Blue Jays hit it into the net, and it's 17-6. Good job by Grazafi up at the net, reacting quick. And that'll put Simmons back to serve it. And that's an ace. Off the hands of the back row and out. 17-6.
Come on, girls, push.
Serve, send back over. Kale in the middle. Grazafi hits the net. That one just wasn't quite high enough. And Grazafi into the net, 17-7. Here's the serve. Lepre. Kale dinks it over and right in the right spot. Lepre's pass was too close to the net, really, for Kale to get it without hitting the net. So she just kind of rolled it over and got the point, 18-7. Bree Johnson back in that front line for the Lady Eagles. Here's Lepre to serve it. That's a good serve, and St. Ed can't get it over. Second hit was just too close to the net. And now it's 19-7. That's a good serve that time. And St. Ed somehow gets it back over. Simmons. Kale Johnson off the block. Saved by St. Ed. They just can only get it back over. Domain. Kale outside. Landry winds up. Saved by the Blue Jays again. This time, Landry gets it over. Blue Jays will roll it back. Landry, corner shot, no good, and they save it in. What a shot by the Blue Jays. She went down just to dig it out. She hit it back over, and happened to hit the line where nobody was, and it's 19-8, the highlight so far for St. Ed. Here's the serve. Domain up to Kale. Outside to Landry. Saved. Left side. Blocked and saved by the Eagles. Middle hit. Bad. This gets over the left. Well, she mishit the ball and hit the top of the tape and rolled over. A little good luck that time by the Blue Jays. And it's 19-9. Here's the serve. Leaves free to Kale in the middle. Bree Johnson. Didn't get all of that one. And they say St. Ed saves it. Again, outside Landry. Saved by St. Ed. They get it back over. Landry winds up. Hits it, saved by the Blue Jays. And they'll hit it deep. Too long on the return, and it's 20-9. Kale will serve it. Domain goes out. And number 20, Sarah Davi checks in. Bree Johnson at the net, off the blocking down. Good set by Kale. 21-9. Kale serve. Over the net by VC. I see by St. Ed's. Leafree will play it over. Now the Blue Jays with a chance, and they can't get it. A bad pass. The center had to dive for it to save it. Couldn't get it, and it's 22-9. 3 points away from a comfortable 2-0 lead in this one. Again, best of three. St. Ed, the 14th seed. Central Catholic, the 3 seed. So far, no upsets in the regional round. Eagles trying to make sure they didn't win here today. Don't forget tonight, 7 o'clock kickoff from Tiger Stadium. Central Catholic and Highland Baptist do battle. We'll have it for you right here. And there's a double hit against St. Ed's, and the Lady Eagles now lead it 23-9. Ava Kale gets it over. Can they save it? Looks like they might be able to, and they do. Leafree, Kale, Johnson into the net. And again, just not as crisp as they were in game one. (23-10). That ball saved and hit over by David, and it was out. Did a good job to try to get it over on the third hit, but it went out. 23-11. Eagles a little sloppy in this game. I know it's hard to say when it's 23-11, but not as sharp as they were in game one. Kale, back set. Landry blocked. Big block by Zombreaker at the net. And it's 23-12. St. Ed's to serve it. Bree Johnson off the blocking out. Well, nothing you can do with that if you're St. Ed's. She just hit that one off the hand of the back row player. Now it is set point. Madison Landry trying to serve it out. Here's a serve, and it's an ace to end it. 25-12, so Lady Eagles. 25-4, 25-12. They'll come back and have the third set to decide a winner here for Central Catholic. A win by Central Catholic in the third set, and they will advance. Cajun Dome next Thursday. AJ Doman Chevrolet is your one-stop shop for all your new, used, and medium-duty Chevrolet needs. The 2023s are arriving daily, and now is your chance to save on all remaining inventory. Tired of being told no? We say yes at A.J. Dolman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. And it's Ram Power Days at A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Berwick. And the deals just keep getting better. $4,500 off Ram, 2.9% for 72 months. A free lifetime powertrain warranty. Now is the time to buy at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Also, if you qualify for both Medicare and Medicaid, you may be eligible to enroll in the United Healthcare Dual Complete Plan. These plans offer access to extra benefits to help with more expenses like $3,500 credit towards dental care, a monthly $230 credit for utilities, healthy food, and covered other over-the-counter products, and much more. Speak to a licensed sales agent today. They'll find a plan with more benefits. A Medicare Advantage plan from United Healthcare. Call 985-688-2387. Well, it's set number 3, and St. Ed's needs a win, and this set to keep it going. A win by Central Catholic, and it's all over. And St. Ed's will serve it to start things.
Come on, let's go. Start it off.
And it'll be number 13, Ava Smith, to send it away. And she does. Lepre up to Kale. And the shot by Landry is into the net. The set was a little close to the net. Missed time to jump, and it's 1-0. St. Ed. Simmons up to Kale. Again, Landry on the outside. This one on the block and down. It went off the block, and the back row wasn't even paying attention, it didn't look like, and it went down. And it's 1-1, and Sloan checks back in. Doman goes out. And that's going to be an ace for Kale. Ava Kale has been real good behind the line serving and setting. This one, the pass is close to the net. They get it over. Kale will save it. Lepre, back line. Simmons. It's a good piece of it, but saved by St. Ed. They hit it to the net. 3-1 Eagles. Kale again to serve. This one pushed over. Outside Sloan. Blocked by St. Ed. And it got over the net, and Bree Johnson couldn't save it, and it's 3-2. And now St. Ed will serve it. And this is the closest they've been after 5 points. Here's the pass to Kale. Outside Landry winds up off the block and out of bounds. They tried to save it, but it went off of the Blue Jays, and 4-2. And now Landry to serve. That's soft serve, and Bree Johnson blocks it. They just had to try to get it over, and Johnson blocks it. And it's 5-2. Landry, another soft serve. This time up at the net. They'll get it over. Back set to Sloan. She dinks it, but saved. And they said double hit. 6-2. Lady Eagles in the lead, and they'll serve it again. Landry has been tough. She's got a couple different serves. She'll hit that little soft one, and then she'll come with a hard one, keeping you off balance. And they move up, she'll hit it deep. She does it right there. And St. Ed just plays it over. Kale, back set, Johnson. Saved by St. Ed's. Now they'll get it over. Landry passes it to Kale. Outside, Simmons winds up. Saved by the Blue Jays. This time Johnson off the block, and that's going to be down. Couldn't save it for the Blue Jays, and it's 7-2. And once again, beginning of the game, the Eagles have put some distance between them and the Blue Jays each of the first games, and now trying to do it again here. Landry serve, a good one. They can't save it. All they can do to try to get it back is she stuck her hand out, hit it into the net, fell. Another ace, 8-2. Serving has been a difference in this match for sure, as well as the net play. That's a good serve. And again, St. Ed can't return it, can't get it back over. And it's 9-2.
Nice serve.
And that one's in. Pulled up that back line, and then she hit a hard one, and everybody watched it, and it fell 3 feet inbounds. 10-2. Has that short serve. And St. Ed gets it over. And Landry's pass to the front was a little too deep. Into the net. And now it's 10-3. St. Ed to serve it. And too strong. It goes out 11-3. Now Bree Johnson will serve as Leapry goes out. Grzafi back in. Johnson serve. Pass to the front line. Set to the outside. And she dinks it over and good. 11-4.
Get back, let's go.
Leapry back in, and that serve is out. So 2 errors by St. Ed in a row as they hit 2 out. Now Domain will come in to serve. Sloan will go out. So you got Kale, Grzafi, Simmons, Leapry, Landry, and Domain. St. Ed plays it over. Grzafi, heady play right there. She didn't have the best set, but she just worked it and put it down right on the line to the left, and it's 13-4. Well, she's gotten comfortable, and I'll tell you what, she could be a big player at that net for the Eagles. Domain serve, set on the outside. Big hit and in. Just kept it in the back line. That's number 13, Ava Smith. 13-5.
Diving, Maddie, you all right? Like to move yourself up.
There's the serve. Kale, middle, Grzafi off the block and into the bench of St. Ed. Grzafi again. 14-5. Red Eagles 11 points away from a return trip to the Cajun Dome in the state quarterfinals next week. Here's the serve. Rolled over. Outside. Landry off the block, saved by the Blue Jays. And then it goes out. It hit the antenna. And it goes out, and it's point for the Eagles. 15-5. Simmons again to serve it. Off the block, saved by the Eagles. Kale. Simmons back line into the net. Well, she comes charging up. 15-6. And substitution. Well, St. Ed, they're going to allow number 25, that's Ellie Manuel, to come in and serve. She's the young lady we told you tore her ACL last night at the pep rally. And she'll serve it. Their best player. And she serves it. Lady Eagles with a chance. Saved in. St. Ed will play it over. Blocked by Grzafi to get it back over. Good save by Lepre. And now they'll get it over again. Outside. Dink is good. And now, Manuel go out. Up, she got a point in the final game. You know that's got to be disappointing for that young lady. And even the Eagles give her a round of applause for going in there, serving. 15-7. Well, that's out of bounds. Domingue and Simmons both went down for it, out of bounds, 15-8. That serve into the net by Laverne. Caroline Laverne. 16-8. And Lepre to serve. Back line, they'll have to save it. And they can't. Got it to the front, but couldn't get it over, and it's 17-8. Lepre with a couple winners from behind the service line, and she'll serve it again. This one they just have to get over. Lepre, Kale, Johnson in the middle, rolls it over and down. Couldn't dig it out.
Come on, Emily, push, baby.
18-8. Good serve, saved by St. Ed. They'll get over. Simmons, Kale, outside. Landry winds up. Good dig by St. Ed. Kale again outside. Landry will try again. And this one's blocked at the net. 19-8. St. Ed played their best volleyball this match here the last 4 or 5 points. Here's the serve. Domingue, Kale. Simmons winds up. Saved. And St. Ed hits it into the net. 19-9. Sloan comes back in. Domingue goes out. Now Kale back to serve it. Short set in the middle. And what a misdirection by DeVilliers. She saw the block going up, both Sloan and Johnson, and she just kind of flicked it to the right, and it goes down, and it's 19-10.
Come on, let's go.
Lepre, Kale, Landry into the net. And it's 19-11. And you know, this is not the way that Coach Blanchard wanted to end this match. She wants to end it with some confidence. And St. Ed will serve it again. And they go into the net. 20-11, 5 points away. Well, the Central Catholic Eagles. Landry to serve, and it's out. So Landry, who has served outstanding today, hit that one a little too long. St. Ed will have it back, 20-12. Lepre, Kale, Sloan in. Sloan in the back left corner. Nobody home. 21-12 Eagles. Bree Johnson will serve. Grzafi re-enters. Lepre will go out.
All right, Breezy.
Here's the serve. At the net. Saved by Sloan. Good job. And that one got over, hit the net and rolled over. And now Jolie Boudreau come in, as will Emily Leeper. We saw Boudreau come in and play well in the first set. Short set, Sloan saved by St. Ed. They get it back over. Boudreau, Kale, back to Boudreau, and blocked. (21-14). Boudreau, Kale, back to Boudreau again. They'll try it, and it's in. Boudreau continues her hot streak as she gets it to go, and here comes Domingue to serve. Sloan will check out.
Come on, Hannah. 3 points, come on.
Here's the serve, the outside hit, saved. Boudreau have another chance, but they say it was a double hit by Kale. 22-15. Lepre, Kale, short set to Grzafi. Dug out by the Blue Jays. Boudreau, right side. She hits it too long this time. That's 22-16. Eagles trying to close it out here. In 3 sets, the Blue Jays trying to stay alive. And there's another lift by Kale. And the Eagles are going to use a timeout. 22-17, the Eagles are up by 2 sets, but trying to end things here. They're 3 points away. Franklin Foundation Hospital is proud to introduce our new general surgeon, Dr. Jacob Leonard. As a native of Louisiana, Dr. Leonard is looking forward to serving St. Mary Parish. As a graduate of the LSU School of Medicine, he specializes in most general surgery procedures, such as colonoscopies, gallbladder removals, and hernia repairs. To schedule an appointment with Dr. Jacob Leonard, please call 337-828-5099. We're moving forward for greater health care at Franklin Foundation Hospital. And I don't know about you, but I cannot escape my cravings for Taco Bell. It doesn't matter where I am, what I'm doing, or what time of day it is. I see the warm nacho cheese sauce everywhere. I can smell the Mexican spices. Sometimes my cravings even haunt me in my sleep. Luckily, I found out the one way to escape the cravings. Run to Taco Bell in Morgan City or Bayou Vista. St. Ed will serve after the timeout. Lady Eagles lead this set 22-17. Blue Jays hanging around. Domingue up to Kale and Grzafi in the middle. Gets it to go, 23-17. Boudreau will go out, Simmons will come in. Simmons will serve it. Here's the pass. They'll just have to get it over. Eagles with a chance here. Simmons, Kale, outside. Landry, dug out by St. Ed. They'll try it again. Middle. Nope. That set was in between Grzafi and Landry, and neither one knew who to take it. And now, 23-18. St. Ed to serve. Simmons, Kale, back set, Grzafi off the block and out. And now we come to match point for the Lady Eagles, and it'll be Emily Lepre, the seniors, to serve it. Lepre gets it over. St. Ed will set it. Now they'll just have to get it over. Dug out by Lepre. Great save. She gets back up and hits it over. St. Ed trying to keep the match alive. Middle set. Leafree will dig it out. Kale. Landry off the blocking down. And the Central Catholic Lady Eagles, the number 3 seed, have advanced to the quarterfinals. And they will play in the Cajun Dome against the winner of Ascension Catholic and Academy of Sacred Heart of Grand Coteau. So an outstanding match by the Lady Eagles. Dominated the first game 25-4 and then 25-12 and won the final one 25-16. So a successful win here for the Lady Eagles. They'll move it on next Thursday. Keep it locked in to KBZE. We'll let you know where we're going because we will be there with the Lady Eagles. Don't forget tonight, Central Catholic boys football against Highland Baptist. Final regular season game. The Eagles still ranked number 2 in the state. Catch us right here on KBZE. That'll wrap up our coverage for my cameraman, Thomas Myers, for Howard Cassidy. This is Seth Thomas thanking all our sponsors. Lady Eagles, a winner today. They'll move on. See you tonight for the kickoff for the boys. Goodbye, everybody.